everybody, it is I, Mr. Ball199, and today it is the 1000th video special. So this will be pretty much after my new Werepire / Skyrim Werewolf and Vampire Lord video will go up. So pretty much what this video is going to be is it's going to be the history of the channel and to explain my way of thinking between each and every series upload and stuff like that. And at the end of this pretty much clip, you'll see my setup, my current setup, and yeah. So let's go put some chilling tunes. It'll be pretty loud for me though, but for you guys it should be pretty silent as far as I have tested. So let's get right onto it. So this is the intro music. Alright, so first of all, I wanted to start off the channel with some videos, and so I wanted to test to see if PokeMMO would be able to record. So that's why you see the random PokeMMO video here. And then when I found out that I could do it, a week later, me and Bikers 101 thought that we could do some PokeMMO videos. So that's why we did 2 of them right there. And the reason why I split them into 2 is because one of them's about 20, because pretty much it was a 40-minute ordeal. And then I decided though that I wanted to do another series. So I picked my most loved game at that time, which was Oblivion. And so I did about 2 videos of that, I think. No, I did 1 video, and then the next day I did another video. And then I think Bikers 101 came over that day too, so we also did some Unreal Tournament 2004. And then the next day, we were doing some Pokemon. We actually did a series on it. And then that's what these videos come from. So this is another half video. So this is the first half video pretty much. So these half videos are because I didn't want the video to be too long. I wanted them to be a certain length. Again, it's still the same thing now. I don't want videos to be higher than 20 minutes, but I don't want them to be less than 15. If it does go towards that, I don't mind uploading them. It's that I don't want to consider them a video. That's all it is. So let's go to the next page. Oh, so there's a really weird glitch happening. I don't know why, but right here, let me just check OBS for a second. Okay, you do see it, okay. So it says 1,000 here. But yet, when you go to here, yeah, the videos are being uploaded. Is that on screen? Yes, it is. Alright. So as you can see, I'll refresh this page right here. It still says 999. So I don't know if that's a YouTube glitch or something. I don't know. So let's go back to the bottom of the list. So obviously, for a couple days, I kept playing Oblivion because since the other series that I've done, which was the Unreal Tournament and the I almost said Minecraft. And the PokeMMO, since Bikers 101 wasn't coming over for that week, I couldn't really do much. So I kept doing Oblivion because it was mostly just me. By the time part 10 ended, I'm like, you know what? I need to start titling my videos. Not just putting Let's Play Oblivion Part 9. So I ended up continuing to name it that, but then I changed it to actually putting a name to it. And after that, it took off. Now here comes the cool part, or I guess it's cool part to me. I decided to do an Oblivion money guide, and I also decided to put it as a featured video for the channel. The first ever featured video that I actually put, and I think YouTube kind of did something with it, so they kept putting newer videos into the featured thing. So I decided to put the money guide there. It didn't get too many views to it, but it was still pretty cool. Then we did some more, then me and Bikers 101 did some more PokeMMO. So technically, these dates, up until a certain point, are actually when we recorded them, or when I recorded them. Because I just pretty much sent it to Movie Maker, and then Movie Maker sent them straight to YouTube, so that's pretty much all it is. And then and since I did some more Oblivion, so I just pretty much uploaded everything. And then I did my first Tactical Ops video on this date. I think it was around part 7 that I actually started doing it for the update series. So part 1, I mostly just wanted to see if anybody still kind of liked watching people play this game. Not many people did when I first played it. And then we did this, and we continued playing this. So we went back to Oblivion, obviously. There are 34 pages of videos. It's a lot. So obviously this is the day before this is being uploaded, so not everything will be up to date, but pretty much, yeah. So we also have still more Oblivion stuff, I did a lot of playing, and then I decided to do some Skyrim. Now, I knew two things that was going to be wrong with Skyrim. One, the frame rate for me and for the video was probably not as good as it was. And two, the quality of the game wasn't up to speed type of thing, because I'm at the lowest graphical setting you can possibly be at. Whereas you could probably watch somebody else and they'll be at the highest graphic settings because they weren't playing it on a really cheap laptop that pretty much cost $500. So yeah. Then I continued playing some Skyrim a little bit. Then I decided to go and change to... Then I decided to start Minecraft. I'm going to take off my headphones. I'm getting distracted because I'm hearing music at the same time. So when I decided to play Minecraft for the first time on the channel, I was really scared because Minecraft usually never really lagged for me, but when I recorded it was really bad. And then, I think at this point I was like, you know what, I want to do another Oblivion guide. But I'm trying to figure out which is the most searched one. And mostly it's Umbra. So then I decided to do Umbra. Then I went straight back into Minecraft. Of course, Minecraft is kind of like my comfort zone for video making. Because I can pretty much do anything I want to it. And it doesn't really affect too much of the channel. Then I ended up making it so that Bikers 101 can join, and then we started doing some Minecraft stuff. He pretty much stole all my stuff in the beginning of the episode, blah 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 blah. So we pretty much just continued playing Minecraft for pretty much, I think, around 2-3 hours, I think. And then I just... and everything changed. And then still some more Minecraft, and then Tactical Ops went up, and then I did some more Oblivion, then I did some more Skyrim, then went back to Oblivion, then went back to Minecraft. Like, pretty much all it is just ping-ponging between series. That's pretty much all it was. And then this is when I had my old mouse. I don't have it anymore. I garbaged it as soon as I could. And then it was around... And then here's the funny part. I did the Gold Brand guide probably, I think it was around a year or a couple months after the Oblivion First Money guide. And the funny part is that the Gold Brand guide got more views than a featured video. So if you don't know what the featured video does, whenever a new person goes to the channel, or when a returning subscriber goes there, it should be one of the videos you should see on the homepage. Like, let me... actually, I don't have... and I don't really want to show it off. But it should be one of the first videos you will see. And the problem with this was that Gold Brand, which is a Daedric artifact if you don't know, did more than what I could have ever expected. And then I also did... then when I went back to Skyrim, then I did a Soul Gem guide, which the game crashed first time on recording, which was really surprising. Then I went back to Minecraft. And then I got my first half video because I didn't want to make it too long. It's already 23 minutes. I didn't want to go too far up towards the 25-minute counter because it would have been around that. That's why I didn't really put it all into one video. Technically I could have, and it wouldn't have affected much, but I didn't. Come on, go all the way down. Come on! Stupid internet's not loading fast enough. Alright. So then we continue with some Minecraft here and there, and then I went back into Oblivion. We're doing a mod, and then I found a old... So I pretty much made most of these structures in this world. Some of them I didn't, but I did tinker with them. And this was my friend's Minecraft server world. I was showing it off. Then we continued with some more Skyrim. Then I decided to, since I figured out how to record Adventure Quest Worlds, not perfectly with fraps, but I did. So I went to record some Adventure Quest Worlds, and we're already at the 10-minute mark. Wow. I actually thought this was going to be about an hour. Nope. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to be checking OBS from here on out and stuff. And yeah, so I just continued playing Adventure Quest Worlds for a good amount of time. And then here's the part where I decided to take it up to my own initiative and to my own best knowledge to go and play Pokemon Mode just by myself. Mind you, I really would have liked to have played it beside Bikers 101 if he would have started coming over a little bit more often than he did. But I decided to do some more Pokemon, and I did that, and then Bikers 101 didn't want to do the series anymore with me, or he didn't want to go to the point where I was, so he kind of fell out of the series. So we did some more Minecraft. I did some more Minecraft, and then back to Oblivion. Again, it's more so ping-ponging between series is mostly what I tried to do. And I never really played a game on the channel that I didn't want to record. I've always done stuff that I wanted to do. So then I continued playing Adventure Quest Worlds, and then I wanted to try playing StarCraft 2 because I got it on the laptop. I found my CD and stuff like that, and I said, you know what, I could do a series of it, and I did. Surprisingly enough. So we did some more Oblivion, then we did some more StarCraft 2, then we went back to Minecraft, then I did a Tactical Ops video, then we went back to Adventure Quest Worlds. Then we went back to Skyrim. I think... Okay, so we haven't seen Part 12 yet. But Part 12 would have been right beside Part 11. The reason why was because I had a Skyrim mod called the CBBE Body Mod. But I installed the wrong version of it. So there is a female nude version of it, and then there is a female non-nude version. I apparently installed the nude version without even noticing because I wasn't experienced in that type of installation process. And so, if you actually did look at the inventory menu, which you'll see in this, like if you see through here, you could technically see the parts that that would be considering flagging the video. So I'm like, uh-oh, this might be flagged as inappropriate or something like that. So I still kept it up for a long time because I didn't know. Because as soon as it did it, I would have cut it out instantly. But nothing happened to it. And then I decided to edit it future. Like a lot of time has passed, and then I decided to do it. The problem is it didn't keep it to where its original spot is. It actually moved it up towards the list. So it's actually in one of the newer videos-ish type of area. Then we went back to Oblivion after that. Then I found a newer version of that world, so I decided to put that up as well. That's why I have it here. Then me and Bikers 101 were doing some PvP stuff, and then I named it Part 1 because I thought it might go some places, and it didn't. There was no views and no nothing, and nobody watched it. So I'm like, you know what? I could technically scrap it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it here. It's going to be hidden in the archive, and then if I get more people to join with PvP, then we can do something with it. I don't know. And then me and Bikers 101 pretty much me, I went back to Minecraft. I started doing some stuff. Then I went back into Oblivion. I think I did one episode because it was mostly just Mage's Guild stuff, and I'm like, you know what, this isn't interesting to me anymore. Like, I didn't want to play for too long. And then I went back to StarCraft 2. And then I went back to Pokemon. Okay, so the reason why this says audio sucks, because it actually does say it. Come on, Firefox. You're a cunt. Alright. So, the reason why it says audio sucks is because I was doing something really, I was fiddling around with my mic settings. And there was one that says reduce, noise reduction or something like that would have reduced the background noise. So I'm like, hey, that would be great. Because mostly what's in the videos is background noise. Problem with that is that it changed my voice into a deeper and it was just the worst thing that could have ever happened to my video. So I decided to scrap that whole thing. I'm hearing the music right now. I'm really happy. Alright. So hopefully it's not loud. I'll definitely be able to overpower it though. So then I went back to some, I don't know what the last one was. I think we went from Minecraft to Minecraft, and then I did some more Pokemon, then we did some more Oblivion, then I wanted to start something cool because Pokemon just updated to this, where you can now search for certain Pokemon depending on the time of day. Or I think it was like, if it's Wednesday you see these Pokemon, if it's Thursday you see these type of Pokemon, like, you know what I mean? So I wanted to do a series of the Pokemon that I would have really liked to grab from this area. So I decided to do a series of it, and then this is what the result is. So I recorded from when I entered the cave, to getting the Pokemon, catching the Pokemon, and then leaving to show it off. And so that's what I did. Then I decided to start some Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, and that's where this comes in. Then we did some more StarCraft. Then a new day came by where I could do some search for Pokemon, and that's what I ended up doing. It's all back on right, yeah. So then I went back to Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. I don't know. That day I saw a lot of lag, so that's why I named it lag. And then we went back to Skyrim, and then we went back to Oblivion. And again, it's more so ping-pong in between series. And then we have Pokemon that search for blah 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 blah, and then we went back to that. And we oh, I didn't upload it right. I didn't upload on the same day? Oh, okay. I must have been editing it, and I'm like, you know what, might as well switch between that and Minecraft. Yeah, this is going to be the best video ever. 15 minutes? Okay. I could probably finish the whole So I'm hoping this isn't more than an hour. If it is, I apologize, but it makes sense. So we have the Pokemon that search, yeah, there's the ending of that. And then we have back to Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Okay, so this one is when Lucian decided to take the wheel. He decided to play it. Now, Lucian didn't want to talk in my video, so I said, don't worry, I'll talk. Fine, you just play the game. Because Lucian doesn't really talk much when he's playing Mass Effect 3. Because I actually was playing Mass Effect 3 and he was playing Mass Effect 3. He barely spoke. He was concentrating on the game. So that's why he did that. And then when I went back to Adventure Quest Worlds, this is, I think, right when Grimskull, I think, dungeon came out, and that's why I did that. Now, this was the longest thing that I had. I had a 6-part video, pretty much, of me building a base. That's pretty much what it was. Now, I also... So here's the cool part about this video right here, the Pokemon Elite Four Challenge. This was just mostly between me and Buggers101. I don't think it was because... I think the reason why it's not unlisted or anything like that is because I don't think that existed at this point, or I just didn't know how to use it. But pretty much what this was that I was joking around that I'd beat the entire Elite Four with a Blastoise and a Charizard. So I'm like, you know what? I'll beat the Elite Four with both a Blastoise and a Charizard. Just those two. No, I think I used items at the end of the fight, but not during. And then this was the result. Then I went back to some more Skyrim, then I went back to more Minecraft. I wanted to finish the structure, so I continued that the next day. And then Lucian wanted to go through it. So we had a special a program that we found where we can actually do multiplayer without open to LAN or just using the router issue that I had. So, but the problem is that if Lucian placed a block, it would transfer over to the world because it's technically editing the world. But torches apparently didn't count, so that's why you couldn't see the torch trail, was because even I couldn't see it. But it was really weird and funky. But since Lucian was right beside me, he pretty much showed me where to go, because I was following him. And I don't know why I did this Adventure Quest Worlds video, but I did. I think I ran out of ideas for that day, so I decided to do that. Plus, I think I just needed to enhance some classes. That's why. Then I continued with uploading the series the part 4 series of that. This is technically no commentary-ish. Not really. Then we went back to some more Oblivion for a video, apparently. Then I did some Adventure Quest. Then I did a random class solo video. It's not really the greatest, but I decided to do one. And then we went back to some more Minecraft, and then back to some more Skyrim. So that was pretty fun. I should do my Dragonborn challenge that I did kind of off screen when I first played Dragonborn. I should redo that and put a series on it. Then we got some more Minecraft here. Then we got some more Pokemon. Then we got some more Oblivion. Then we have some more Skyrim over here. Then we have Pokemon. Then we have some more StarCraft. And then Lucian decided to play some more multiplayer. He decided to do 2 matches that day, so I'm like, you know what, might as well. Like, it's fine. And then I decided to go back to some more Adventure Quest Worlds, then back to some more Minecraft, and then back to Oblivion, and back to Skyrim. I'm kind of not prepared for this type of video because this is actually technically the first time I'm using OBS to record a website instead of using Camtasia. So we have some more Skyrim over here, then we have some more Pokemon videos right here. So before, they were originally called Pokemon Walkthrough because I played Fire Red so many times that it was technically considered a walkthrough because I knew what I was doing. Then when they released Hoenn, I'm like, crap. People are gonna go, well, why'd you go back to part 1? So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have to name it Kanto like this is Kanto, so this is the Kanto part of the whole game. And then the new one will be called Hoenn because Hoenn was just released. Or was a week before it was released that I changed all the names. That's what I did. Then I played some more Skyrim. Then I played a tactical ops game. Then I played some Adventure Quest Worlds. Now this video will be gone. So, I literally had to change this video's name 4 or 5 times. Because everybody in the comments, like, I'm not trying to make fun of anybody in the comments, but they didn't understand what I meant by it. So, what I meant by this video was that it was supposed to show how to become a werewolf and a vampire lord all the time. Somebody thought it was a mod, so I decided to put in the title, no mods. Then I decided to put PC because I thought that somebody said, like, is this for Xbox and stuff like that? Or how do you do this on Xbox? Because I watched a video how to do it legitly, and then I thought, well, I don't really know how to achieve it because I only watched it once. Now I have a newer version that's way better, and it has better quality, and it also is pretty much like 1/6 of the duration. It's literally 5 minutes instead of half an hour. So literally the reason why I named it Werepire is because I played Adventure Quest, and when you're becoming a werewolf, Lycan in the game, well, werewolf is called Lycan in Adventure Quest, and vampire, in this case Vampire Lord, you're considered a Werepire. So that's why I decided to name it that, so I can shorten the title, and that's what came out. And then I decided to do it like that, and then so it'll be gone. It's almost as big as the Pokemon Money Guide, and it's gone. It's going to be leaving. So you'll see the new one instead of this one. This one won't be on this channel anymore. Then I went back to Skyrim. Then I decided to do my first ever class review. Now this doesn't say class review, but technically it is. And then I went back to some more Pokemon. Then I did some more Adventure Quest Worlds, and then I did some more Tactical Ops, and then this one right here. So this one, I decided to. Then I said something in the video that I was going to do another one after that, and that's going to be 200% speed. So that's why this one says 200% speed. So every character in the game, pretty much in this episode, was 2 times faster. That's all it was. So this one right here. Was just a random Adventure Quest Worlds video I wanted to put up. That's pretty much all that was. Just me randomly fighting myself in Adventure Quest Worlds, just testing out classes and stuff. And then I went back to Skyrim, then back to Pokemon, then back to Adventure Quest Worlds, then back to Skyrim. Skyrim more so was like my what do you call it? It's I don't know what the proper phrase for it. It was a series that I could fall back on that would have probably gained more views than anything else. That's pretty much what it was. And then I did some more Skyrim. And then this was the first time that Bikers Rule 101 actually played Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. unless he played it on the Xbox 360 or whatever, then this is his first time playing it on PCs. Then that's pretty much what it was. And then I ended up doing me playing it after that. Then I went back to Minecraft. This was, I think, after 2 weeks since the last video, I'm assuming. And then I went back to Oblivion. Then I went back to Adventure Quest Worlds. Then this video was pretty much me hoping to discuss what the 100th video special would be. And then then Buggers101 wanted to go back with more Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, and then I went back after. Then I did some more Pokemon. Then I did some more StarCraft, and then Buggers101 went to the highest difficulty in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, and then lost near the end of it. So that was really sad. Then I went back to Minecraft. Oh, Minecraft had a no commentary video. I did not know that. Oh, is this the one that somebody was complaining? No, it wasn't that one. So then I went back to Adventure Quest Worlds, doing the Let's Play, pretty much. Again, it was more so ping-ponging between series, is like going back to a series and then after I ran out of videos or something like that. So then, okay, so this series right here was pretty much nothing. Like, you don't have to watch it. It was there to pretty much be a video, and it was there just to show off how you rank up your class, your reputations, pretty much. And this was also me having an excuse to actually do the fishing rep. So that's pretty much all it was. Then I went back to Pokemon. I think this was when they released Fairy type. I think this is also when they released everything else about it too. Okay, so this video right here was pretty much a status update of all the Pokemon that I caught within the Pokemon, the search for Pokemon, pretty much. Then I went back to some more Pokemon after that. Then I found my very first world, or worlds, I think. I don't know how the video is, because I haven't watched it, because it's like 40 minutes, and it probably has really bad mic quality. But those were my very first creations that I've ever made in Minecraft, and I showed them off. And then I went back to StarCraft 2, wanted to do one mission, which I will say this, I apologize for the longest time that playlist was actually out, because you were actually missing a video. So I apologize for that. And we also have some more Pokemon over here. Oh, is that my favorite song on? Yeah, my favorite music's on, yeah. I'm trying to put my headphones on. Then I went back to some more Minecraft, and then back to Pokemon again. I think I did a lot of it. Then this is when I started naming them. This is when I started naming the Adventure Quest World stuff the class reviews. And then I started using the short form of them because there were multiple versions of them, and I didn't want the title to be as long as a paragraph. Like, you know what I mean? So that's why I ended up doing it like that. So Horcavator, Troll Spellsmith, and Master Ranger. Or Ranger. I don't know. And then we went back to Pokemon. Then I did another class review video. This time with Buggers101. I don't think I said in the title because I didn't really want to. And then this is the first time I used Tactical Ops as a update series. And then then we went back to Minecraft. I'm just distracted by the music. It's a really good song. So in the description of this video, I will set up a playlist of all the songs that are actually in the current playlist that is running into all the music. The problem is that one of them doesn't technically exist, so I'll have to upload it on a channel, probably in the extras, that will have all of the songs. So then I ended up doing some more StarCraft at this point. Then I decided to do my most favorite game of all time when I was a kid. Literally, I was 5 when I was playing this game. Red Alert 2, I don't think Heroes Revenge came out when I was 5. I think that came out when I was 6. But I decided to do a video on it. It did kind of well. And then I decided to do some more Oblivion. Then I went back to Minecraft. Then we decided to go play some Unreal Tournament 2004. I love this video. This video was so freaking hilarious. Then we did some more class reviews, or at least I did, and then I kind of named it differently because I wanted to try it. Then I went back to some more Adventure Quest Worlds with Buggers101. Then we decided to do some YGO Pro videos. If you don't know, YGO Pro is just a extension of what Dueling Network used to be, but it's all automatic Yu-Gi-Oh playing. So that's what we ended up doing. Then I decided to do I think this is around when Royal Battle Mage first came out. I decided to do a class review of it, and it did very well. I'm surprised it did so well. And then I did a new Tactical Ops episode. Then I decided to do an extension of the Oblivion Money Guide, and so that's why this one is. Then I think for a while I wasn't feeling well to at least do some recording, so I decided to do a Tactical Ops video saying what's new or whatever, saying why I was gone for so long. Then I did a Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile of my Ancient Gear deck at the point. I have a way better version now. I have a real one now that's way better than this, so good on me, right? Next we have more videos pretty much. Then I went back to faction ranking, mostly just to get the guild up. Then I went back to playing against Bikers 101. Then I did another deck profile of my favorite deck at that point was this one. Then I did some more class reviews. Then I got some more PokeMMO stuff. Again, pretty much what it is just ping-ponging between each other. And then I think I'll probably say what I'm gonna say when it comes up. Okay, so then we did some, I don't think I said this though, we did some more Minecraft after that. Then we did then I did a Tactical Ops episode, then we played. This was a hidden recording. I was recording without his knowledge until the end. So it was really funny. And then here's the end of Kanto, obviously. Then I did back to Adventure Quest Worlds, then we went back to Oblivion for a long time. Then I did the Knights of the Nine Let's Play. I almost said Revelations, to be honest. I got rid of the DLC off of the save though, because I have a sitting glitch now, so I'm going to see if I can replay it and see if I can get that fixed, in other words. So I'll do that off screen if possible. And then we went back to Minecraft for an episode, and then I decided to do this. I wanted to do something special for Halloween. So I literally spent 3 days recording this. Well, recording, editing, and all that kind of stuff. For the Oblivion Halloween special. This took literally 2 days to record, 1 day to edit it all in, and then another day to, I think at this point I was using Camtasia to finish the installation process. Because I know at some point, Movie Maker wouldn't upload to YouTube. It wouldn't let me. So I decided to take a step back, do it manually, and then I got really confused on how to do that. Then I did some Tactical Ops. Then I did another deck profile of my normal deck. And then I decided to do some Unreal Tournament 3. Because I was really starting to get in the groove of it. But I was nowhere near as good as what I would be if it was Unreal Tournament 2004. Okay, so for some reason, when I was playing the series, my save would overwrite itself or do something with it that kept resetting itself. So I had to keep playing through it, so I kept showing off what I had to do each and every time. Then I did some Minecraft, then I did some Tactical Ops, then I went back to Unreal Tournament 3. This is me just showing off how I get back to that point. I'm not too big on achievements / trophies, I'm more so just interested in finishing the series. If I want to do trophies and stuff like that, I'll do it. So we got some more, then I went back into Oblivion, back to Adventure Quest Worlds. Okay, I thought something changed, okay. Oh, I remember saying this, yeah, that was funny. Then I went back to Unreal Tournament 3, then I did a class review, then went back to Oblivion, then did Tactical Ops. Now, this is the part where me and Bikers 101 ended up creating our own websites. I created mine for my YouTube channel. So I decided to make a video about it. Now, most of my videos, you'll know that they're mostly just about video games, or me just playing a game in general. This website was more so to help the channel grow. So that was pretty much what they're both doing is they're both ping-ponging each other in a way. Then I went back to Adventure Quest Worlds. I was showing off Bowman9's achievements, which is now Mr. Bowman99's achievements. And then I went back to Oblivion. We were doing the the arena, and then I went back to StarCraft 2. I'm trying to think of which one was the messed up one. I think it's this one that got messed up. That was technically my computer slash Fraps slash Movie Maker slash Camtasia's fault. Then I went back to more Oblivion. Then I did an Oblivion guide about how to get free Daedric armor at level 1. Then I did another game video with Bikers 101. I feel like I missed that video. Unless it's future. No, so I started it late. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Just kidding. So then we ended up playing some more StarCraft 2. And then we went back to Oblivion. Then we went back to Adventurous Worlds. Then I decided to do an EV training guide. Literally, I looked on the wiki for EV training spots, and I literally just did a video about it, just to show where they all are. Then I did some more Oblivion. Then I did a Tactical Ops video. Then I did some StarCraft 2. Then I wanted to do Mass Effect 3, but I didn't want anybody to see like Mass Effect 3 and it's like, is this the multiplayer or is this going to be the campaign? So I decided to put campaign in the title. So then we did this. So then I did that. Not this. Then I did some Adventurous Worlds. Then I updated the website so much that I wanted to do another video about it. I haven't done much lately, so that's why I haven't seen another one of these yet. But that was so long ago, I could technically do one now, because it has changed quite significantly-ish. Then I went back to some more StarCraft 2, then back to Mass Effect 3, obviously. This was a problem because my laptop had HP Support Assistant, and it kept popping up during the game. And when it pops up, it minimizes the game, which most of the time it crashes the game because you can't minimize it when it's full screen, in which I used to play a lot when I was like that. Then I went back, then I did a Tactical Ops video, went back to StarCraft 2. This is the most viewed channel, yes. This is the most viewed video on the channel currently, and that is the Pokemon Money Guide. This video was pretty much, now considering that it's now 2017, it's now a joke pretty much. Like, you can't really follow it anymore. And I don't feel like doing a redo of it. Like, its facts are still pretty good though, but like, you can't really listen to much of it. Like, the ways of getting money in the video are still plausible. Like, they're still really nice, but they're not as effective as they were back then, is what I'm saying. Then I did some more class review videos. These three were under two different classifications. Like, I wanted to try putting, like, doing more, so that's why I did it like this. Ah, this is so much fun. Just talking about what I thought of at this point. Then I did some more Adventurous World, back to Minecraft, then I did some faction ranking, then I went back to Minecraft. Is that my... yeah, it's the same Let's Play, okay. I thought it was something else, that's why. Then I did some Mass Effect 3. Then I did some Tactical Ops. Then I went back to Minecraft, back to Mass Effect 3. Then I did a class review, then went back to the Adventurous Worlds Let's Play, then went back to Minecraft. We were prepping for the special. And then part 100 happened. It was a great special. I had a lot of fun with it. I think Bikers 101 also had a lot of fun with it, even though he had to leave and I think Minecraft crashed at the same time, so. Then we went back to some more Skyrim. Then I wanted to do Warcraft 3. So I did the prologue. Then I did Tactical Ops. Then I wanted to do, since Korea was now getting a little bit more hype, like a lot of people were more so watching it now, so I decided to actually do more. So I decided to do videos on each and every one of them. So I did it on America and Germany. Now, most of the Yuri's Revenge videos, which I'm very sad for, is that now they're getting, Now, my way of thinking for these was the ways that I use them and how I used to play before when internet wasn't really that big, but when you did have it, you would play online and stuff like that. Most of my strategies were pretty outdated, I would have to say. Alright, I apologize for that abrupt cut from the music. So then I went back to some more Mass Effect 3 after that. Then I did Red Alert 2 videos. Then I did some more Skyrim. Went back to YGO Pro. Did some more Skyrim. Then I decided to do the Soviet version of, or the Soviet part of Red Alert 2, just showing them off. Again, most of my strategies are probably outdated, but they were still very effective. Then I decided to do some more Warcraft 3. Then I went back to Red Alert 2, back to Warcraft. Then I did a Tattoo Ops, apologizing for something. I don't remember what I was apologizing for. Then I did a class review on the Alpha Omega. Then I did Yuri after that, which was the last kind of video for it. Then I decided to redo Oracle because I was testing around with it and I changed it. Then I wanted to do something really cool with the channel. Did a series that I never really did. So I decided to start Minecraft Survival Life, which was mostly just me playing on hard mode, but literally the world went delete after I was done. But I would show off what I've done in the series and what I've collected and stuff like that through the series. Haven't died yet, and I technically do have the world, so I can continue that, but the problem is that since I'm not used to the combat anymore, I don't want to continue it. Then I did Mecha Jouster, then I did an experience guide for Adventure Quest Worlds. So that was fun. Sorry, I apologize for that. Alright. So then at this point, I wanted to do a series that I really liked to do, which was Minecraft City Builder. So then I did 2 videos of that right here. Then I went back to Skyrim. Then I went, somebody commented on episode 18 that there was a night vision fix, which was update the game. And when I did that, it technically did fix night vision. But I still like the original version, because it was really fun to mess around with that. Then we did some more Skyrim, then I did another class review, then I did another couple class reviews, like I thought I only was only one. Then I did some more Mass Effect 3 campaign. As you'll notice here, I didn't do any more multiplayer videos for either at all, or for a while. Then I went back to some more Skyrim, then I did some more Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, then I went back to Warcraft 3, and this is the end. The reason why was because it kept recording in around 1 to 2 minute clips, and it would literally drain my C drive so much. Literally one video, I think if I remember correctly, it was around 50 to 70 gigabytes for one video. That's like 15 minutes, or I think it was like 30 minutes. And normally I would see that in a 2-hour session, not that. So here's when I decided to do Minecraft Season 2. You'll see that it doesn't say Season 2, it says 102, 101, and all that kind of stuff. Because it's technically just a new world, that's all that's different. And me just playing it. Then I did Season 2, then we went back to Survival Life for a little bit. Then we went back to Mass Effect 3, back to Skyrim. Again, most of my thinking was just because, I feel like doing some more Skyrim today, and then that's pretty much all it is. Like, there's nothing really too much that I can say about that. Except for, that day I felt like recording some more Skyrim. That's all it is. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. So I did some more Skyrim here, obviously. Then I did a Skyrim money guide. Then I did some Minecraft stuff with Survival Life and Let's Play. Then I kept getting this ad on a cartoon/anime watching site, so I decided to play the game and I really liked it. So I decided to do a Let's Play series of it, so that's what this is. So you'll see that I did a lot of videos of it. Then I went back to some more Mass Effect 3. Oh, I thought one of them was differently named. It didn't say Mass Effect 3 campaign. Then I went back and did some more Minecraft, Skyrim, went back to Minecraft, did some Skyrim. I remember at some point I decided to bank them. I think it was around here. I decided to bank them. It seems like, yeah, so at some point I decided to bank them. To wait, because I kept having internet issues. So I decided to bank them. So I decided to only upload 2 videos a day. And you'll see that even to this day, I still do that. So as you'll see, like, I've been changing from Minecraft, Skyrim, and stuff. I've been flip-flopping between them. Then I did some more Kingdom, and then flip-flopping back to Minecraft and stuff like that. I really love this song. Is the playlist gonna reset soon? Yeah, it is. So let's hurry up! We're not gonna do it. It's not gonna happen. Then again, you'll see like we started flip-flopping a little bit. Yeah, so flip-flopping. Did some more Unreal Tournament 3 here. I'm not even gonna say that I'm flip-flopping now because I'm gonna try and hurry up so it's not as long. Again, I don't mind if the video is about an hour. Because it's a special, it should be long. And if you want, I'll have I'll actually finally put this one. I'll put an annotation explaining where the setup is. Or where in the video the setup is. So you'll see like there's a random class review videos hidden here. So I'm going slowly as possible. Okay, so I do want to say this. This video right here is the first that I started using an intro. Not the one that you currently see, because that one I had to grab the same thing, but I just changed it. It actually has background noise and stuff like that. So hopefully I don't get copyrighted, although my voice should be overpowering it as much as possible, so even if I do, it shouldn't really do much. So then I started doing some guides here, as you can see. So these guides right here, so the stealth, the melee, and I think the magic one later on. These ones were more so that, like, they were more so grabbing all of the skills in the different branches. So, like, melee had, like, one-handed, two-handed, heavy armor, smithing, like, all that kind of stuff. And then magic and stealth is other skills that are in those types of branches. And that's what those were. Then I decided to play Pokemon Emerald, because I found a way to record GBA games. Now, you'll see on Gaming Gator, I show that off. Now, the difference between this one is that it is a modified version of Pokemon Emerald. I don't know how I did it. I was randomly messing around with the Game Boy Advance thing, and for some reason, it added a house that has level 50 Pokemon. So that's what that is. Then I decided to play some more Skyrim and Adventurous Worlds, and now I'll stop. But mostly to show off what we're doing. So, okay, so at this point of the whole video, like, of this whole thing, when a series reaches the 100 episode part, I usually take a break. Usually about a month or two, you know, just to rest up the series, just to rack views in as much as possible. So this one was because me and Corey usually play on a Minecraft server. This one is usually more so factions and stuff like that, where we mostly just fight other people and stuff like that, pretty much. And this mountain has only been ever attacked, I think it was around 30 to 35 times. We've never lost one battle. And the reason why was because they have these different little classifications you can put on your building. If you see how MC Edit works, it goes by a block type of thing, like it grabs like a rectangle or a square or a cube, pretty much. Pretty much what you can do is you can have a Ender Pearl shield, which will, as soon as they hit a random barrier block, the Ender Pearl will stick there, and then you'll fall, because that's when it's pretty much counting as a block, and then you're gonna fall. And you can't build, and the enemies can't build on it. Not even put ladders down. They can't do that. But you can use TNT cannons. That's why you make everything act like obsidian, which is another ability that we have for it. And then the redstone torches are pretty much just to activate as a... Since I don't have that mod, it acts like a... what's really there is actually a gate that prevents anybody from entering in. And then, as you can see, started doing some more series, did some more class reviews and stuff like that. I'm not saying I'm gonna try and note when I started to do some things that are brand new, stuff like that. And then I'll have a serious topic at the end. And then this is the part around here-ish is when I got really sad where I don't know what happened, but my mic wouldn't record audio. So literally these have no commentary. Like, a lot of them don't have no commentary. And then Mass Effect 3, all that stuff. Oh, so this was a video that I wanted to make because I was deciding to change it back to Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, but for updating reasons. Then Buggers101 told me to make a Adventure Quest World's house tour, so I decided to do it. Mind you, it doesn't really do much for the channel. It's not really doing much anyway. So over here, I decided to do the Alpha to Omega again, but this time the Lazy Edition, which the video will explain why I call it the Lazy Edition. Oh, it's the last song. Oh no! It's gonna repeat! Oh no! Gotta go fast. This stuff, I did a Legion token counter here, which is isn't. So I think this I was just showing off what the house is, what the house does. And you'll see like these are all the videos. So I'll start saying things when it pops up, pretty much. Yeah, so Skyrim Part 13 should be around here. Most of the videos you'll see like they have different part numbers or something like that. The reason why was because I misnumbered them. So they're all now perfect. I discovered this when I was editing certain things. Mostly just archiving them is what I was pretty much doing. So I decided to do another Halloween special. This is pretty much what it is. It is a 6-parter. Then I did some more stuff after that. I know at some point I did a new video, so yeah, so this was just a random Adventure Quest Worlds video I decided to do, and then this was me doing showing off the achievement tracker items. I'm still keeping an eye on anything else that's happening. So then again we continue. Is this right where it is? Okay, so this one, I want to get this addressed first. I couldn't. The reason why it is a new world, or it was a new world, was because I technically lost the old world when I first wanted to continue the series. So I made a new world. Then I found it, but the reason why I wouldn't, even if I would have found it, I wouldn't have continued, is because I've been building the village off screen. So it really wasn't the greatest. So that's why I redid that. And the reason why I'm not continuing it, even though I have the worlds, because I don't have the videos for it. So I can't really continue it. This, I am sad that I couldn't do it the way that I pictured after it. So literally, the Christmas special was 12 videos. So I wanted to... So after that, I'm like, oh, I could have did it like the 12 days before Christmas type of thing. That would have been cool. But I did it before Christmas. I think this was 4 days before Christmas I started recording these. 4 or 5 days before Christmas. Then I took 1 day to edit. Then I took 1 day to, I think, go through Camtasia. Then I uploaded it on the 25th. And that's what that was. Then I went back. This was an Omni Night guide. It was very late. I did this, I think, right when it came out. And then I think the event left. And I'm like, you know what? Might as well upload it. There's no point in keeping it in my C drive. Or no point in not putting it up. I put effort in that video. I might as well upload it. So I'm waiting until I get towards where my newer videos are. Okay, this is right around where it is. Okay. So as you can see, like, oh, we found a random weird Minecraft glitch, and that's what this video is mostly in. And again, flip-flopping before videos, I'm not saying it anymore. Because I've already wasted enough time saying that. And I would love to continue my Minecraft Emerald if I could find the save. So I'm going to have to look in the external hard drive or look somewhere and find it. So I didn't change it to, because the original title was Risk, because I had the risk of it. Now I don't, so I just renamed it to Dragonborn DLC. And I don't know if you can change the page numbers on the top. I should check that out next time. Oh, you can. Okay, never mind. I should probably start doing that then. So and over here, we still have some new videos and stuff like that. Okay, so the reason why Skyrim's not continuing is because I don't have the save anymore and I don't have the videos. Or I think I have the save, I just don't have the videos anymore. or any of the mods that plays, because KTR is now gone. I'm sad. So, oh, did I skip? Oh, well, in the last page, we started Pokemon Hoenn. And then we continued doing this, and then this was the end. Actually, I should check. No, I think this one is the one I looked at, and it ended. So, as you'll see, there was a giant skip for a year. And that's because I moved in a different house. And my external hard drive crapped out on me, and I don't have a good place to record at that point. So I decided to do this video just to explain why. So I decided to use YouTube Upload Publisher at around this point, because I kept forgetting to upload, so that's what I ended up doing. Then I did a Tactical Ops video explaining that I will be back now. Then I decided to make a new series called Oblivion Mod Playthroughs, where I play through quest mods as of this moment. And I literally wanted to see how well it would do. Then I also decided to go and play Kingdoms of Amalur: The Reckoning, because I really liked the game. It's not called The Reckoning, it's called Reckoning, but I really like the wording of The Reckoning. That's what I decided to do. I decided to do a playthrough of it. Then I decided to play some Unturned on the channel as well, because I really liked Unturned. Then you'll see that I started flip-flopping between them. Yeah, I'll shut up about that now. I'll shut up about that part. Fuck, I forgot. It's on the top. Or is it supposed to be on the bottom? Like, this is where the videos are, this is the bottom. So then I did some Unturned, then back to here. Okay, so I got a brand new mic at around this point, which is the one I'm currently using right now. So I was able to live stream. So now I'm able to live stream, but the only problem is that I can only live stream Adventure Quest Worlds. I want to try Oblivion, because Oblivion's doing very well. So I want to try seeing if I could do like a random stupid trap on it or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like doing something random on it. Throwing it off. Then I did some Builderman, and then with New Year's celebration. So my New Year's resolution, or however you pronounce it, was that I would never miss a day to upload. The only days that I would miss uploading is that I couldn't get a hold of a computer with internet connection. That was the only thing. So far, I've been keeping my promise, never missed a day. So that's great. And then we did a new release. Well, there was a new release that, or no, it I unlocked the 8 years. What is it? The 8 years playing thing. So I was able to play that. So I did a video of it because I really liked it. This was the new release that came out on that day. Hooray! That's all I have to say to that. And then, as you can see, like, I started doing more stuff. Then I decided to change to Lost Spires, apparently a long time ago, that I didn't actually notice. Oh, and then I made a new series called The Builderman, which is still technically going on. It's really fun. I remember these just like they were yesterday. Okay, so a lot of people don't understand this video's concept, or like the whole principle of this. This is for anybody that is posting, like, commenting on me, on my videos, saying like, oh, I would like to, like, I'm sub to you, or I liked your video, or I watched your video and I really liked it, or something like that. Can you please come and check out my channel? Like, I also do these videos. Now there will be, so this video is supposed to say like, hey, I am not going to do that. I will watch, like, or whatever or subscribe to your channel, like your content, whatever, when I want to, or when I decide to. I'm not gonna subscribe just because you subscribe to me, because I don't feel like it's, because then I don't feel like you earn, like, again, to me it's like you don't earn it. You're just telling me to do that because now I have an obligation to do it to you. No, I don't. But yeah, so. I also did some more Lots of Spires, yeah, and then I missed a week of streaming because I was doing something else, so I decided to do 2 updates at the same time for 1 stream. Never doing that again. So I'm not going to be live streaming today because today is Friday, and I'm not going to be live streaming tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be when these videos are uploaded. Well, might be tomorrow after these videos are uploaded. So then when I got my Oblivion mod, I think fixed or somewhat fixed, I don't remember at this point. I decided to do this fun little video of Drax versus Dremor, because in my kind of story, I guess you could say, Drax was slain by Dremor, but Dremor was a child when this happened. So I wanted to see if it would actually happen, and it did. And then I also did a Dremor versus Dremor thing, in which you have to be fast when it's a Dremor versus Dremor thing. That's all it is. Then my Oblivion mod update, then cycled back between these. Then I did Tactical Ops again. Then it streamed on this day. Then I decided to do Blade of the Haunted, which was a really fun mod. Don't get me wrong, it was a fun mod. Wait, what was the top things? I stream, okay. Come on. Oh, one of them will almost be up. There you go, see, 999. Oh, so close. It's like half a minute. 15 seconds and it'll be up. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, whatever. So we'll see, like, we cycled back. Then I decided to do Haunted House after Blade of the Haunted finished. Then I continued, and then we're starting to cycle again. And then I found my Let's Play save, and so I was able to continue. But since it has so many mods and it kind of corrupted itself, I decided to make a new save and then play through all of the stuff that I did on that Let's Play save. So that's what this is. Okay, so another thing I wanted to know is that my mod, as of that point, what it ended up doing was, since I was trying to make sure that my the first attempt that I did to make my summons not talk, it ended up screwing up the greetings for NPCs. I guess it might have screwed it up for all Imperials, I'm not too sure. But I think it did, and so that's why most of the people said no greeting. So I fixed that. Then I streamed on this day, we started cycling between stuff. I don't think I missed a day. Trying to see. I don't think I missed a day. No, this is this moment. And as you can see, boom! We're at 999 videos. So the Werepire thing will be moved over to the extras channel. So as you see, I am actually curious to see if anybody actually is watching those. So we're gonna switch over to the extras, so we can show it off. Nobody's watching them. So I moved it all over here. So though, like, it's off the channel because these aren't just random videos that were on the channel. So yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this special. I pretty much enjoyed recording it. So yeah. So I shouldn't actually do the outro because I actually did earlier my setup, so I don't want to ruin the thing. But yeah. So like right now you'll see the video of that. Hey everybody, so this is my recording setup. So as you can see, I have the laser board over there. I have my mouse behind the mic, right up there. I also have my microphone already where I usually it's not usually where I place it. There you go. I keep it as close to me as possible, as much as I can. I also have my keyboard close to the edge right there. So I usually have that. I have my laptop over there, which is usually just for wikis and stuff. You'll see my speaker being all glowy and stuff. And then over here is my monitor. Pretty cool. I have to say I'm already prepping for another video, just waiting for my file transfer to be finished, which should be about another hour, so that's pretty good. And over here is my tower over here. It's pretty cool. And then I have my wireless card over here, so that I have internet. So what I want to show is that the thing that I ordered on one of my videos. I actually didn't do it on video, but I said on recording that I did, and here it is. So that is a Inattack hard drive disk enclosure. So it's really cool because what it is that it now gives me a purpose to actually keep my laptop hard drives, that in case I don't need the laptop anymore. So this is my old laptop. You'll probably have seen most of my older videos. This is what this hard drive technically stored all of those games. Now it has been formatted, and now I have all my stuff on here. So literally all I really need to do right now is I just need to, as you'll see, if it'll kind of focus, thanks phone, there will be an on and off switch. You click that on and then you plug it in through USB and then it works. And this name is archive, so this is my archive thing, which will change to a bigger drive if I actually do get a chance to. So yeah, that's pretty much my setup. And don't worry about the basket. It's just pretty much as a monitor uplift. Pretty much, it's just to make sure it's much taller because I'm used to it, my monitor being a little tall. So yeah. Goodbye, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. Goodbye, guys. Tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. Goodbye, guys.